So indeed, our second innovation hub is focused on circular and bio-based textiles. And it has conceptually many things in common with the SmartX Innovation Hub, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's different here. So first of all our activities in the Innovation Hub are targeting these 5 key innovation themes that you can see here on the slide: sustainable chemistry, bio-based materials and processes, circularity and recycling, sustainable supply chain, eco-design, and then the last little tile with your ideas actually represents a consultation with the Innovation Hub members. Whenever they suggest us any new themes, new topics that would be interesting, we do our best to integrate that as well in the program. So talking about the program, here you can see the planning for the first half of the next year. And just to explain a little bit how it comes all together, I'll run you through it by color. So first of all, the very core of the Innovation Hub activities here are the regular webinars that we organize. You can see the Innovation Hub learning webinars in this light green color. You can see we have one almost every month. And then what's new, and I will tell you a little bit more about it this year, is the Masterclass on Textile EPR that you can see in this petrol greenish color throughout these 6 months. We even have 2 webinars in March, but one in the rest of the months. In a darker blue, you can see the physical activities, the meetups in April, May, and June. These are occasions when we are present or we are organizing the event itself. And we always welcome the Innovation Hub members, specifically providing an opportunity to network among themselves and also highlighting the textile that Judith already mentioned for the SmartX Hub. Here as well, we are planning to organize a guided tour for the Circular and Biobased Textiles Innovation Hub members to specifically discover what's being showcased there in terms of technology that's relevant for the Hub's key innovation topics. Then moving on, the last big item that you can see here in this mid-green color, looking at February and April, are the strategic co-creation sessions. That's once again a new activity we are introducing in the Circular Hub, just as Judith mentioned for the SmartX Hub. And now I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into these 2 new activities to tell you a little bit more about them. So first of all, the Masterclass on Textile EPR, which we are bringing you to provide you with knowledge and showcase technologies to enable textile EPR in the first half of next year. This program will run from January to June, and to once again how does it integrate into the program of the Innovation Hub. You can see I'm not going to spend too much time on the various topics that these webinars are going to target, accessible on our website. That material is going to drop in the chat. What's important to know about the Masterclass is that it stands as its own. So the 7 webinars that I've shown you on the previous slide can be accessed by anyone who subscribes to the Masterclass program, but they are also an integral part of the Circular and Bio-based Textiles Innovation Hub, which has a full program for the full calendar year of 2026. So you can really choose whether you would like to subscribe to these specific 7 webinars throughout the 6 months of Masterclass, or you want to enlarge your scope and really participate in the full year program, which is, as you have seen, very rich. We've only seen the first half, but a similar concept and similar wealth of topics and knowledge is to be expected in the second half of the year as well. If you already know that you would like to join it, then you can scan the QR code here on the slide, or you can find more information in the link that we have dropped in the chat. Now, moving on to the second new activity that we are bringing to the Innovation Hub as of next year is indeed the strategic co-creation, the exploration of new funding opportunities, in this case, focusing on bio-based materials and biotechnologies. So indeed, we are organizing 2 sessions, just once again reminding you how it integrates in the program. One session is planned for February and another co-creation session is planned for April. How you have to imagine it, it's really a collaborative workshop organized for Innovation Hub members. So the goal of this work really is to come out with a strategic paper as a final output. We have came up with a working title for this, which is Bioeconomy Opportunities in the Textile Sector. And the idea is that we aim to present it in the Ecosystems Conference next year in September in Belgium. Of course, you could ask why now, why this? First of all, the momentum is brought by the brand new EU bioeconomy strategy. And also because we have seen that funding in sustainable textiles in the recent years has been quite rich, quite widely available, but bio-based materials were not that prioritized in these funding calls, funding opportunities, but we believe that there's quite a potential there. So we would really like to explore that together with you, highlight that, and make this strategic paper highlight all those topics and then bring that to the wider audience and of course the key stakeholders as well. With the strategy paper, we would like to also open new funding opportunities, and we want to engage with related sectors such as chemical and biotech industries, the agriculture, forestry, and of course we'll want to look into how can be aligned with Horizon Europe or eventually the CV joint undertaking funding opportunities.